September 13th, Lumberjack Johnson actually signed a contract to step into a WrestleCentre ring against Matt Bullen. Lumberjack, if your butt hurt because Brody Steele put you through a table, and your manhood's hurt, and you went back to Cape Breton and tucked your tail between your legs, and your fat ass has been sitting at home for the last year eating potato chips, and this is going to be your so-called redemption, well, I'm going to be your wake-up call, Lumberjack Johnson. September 13th, if you actually are dumb enough to step in the ring with Matt Bullen, I'm going to take you out. I'm going to end your career once and for all. And you want to know something, Lumberjack? I'll take you out quick, but it sure as hell isn't going to be painless.
Jake the Snake Roberts, you've been screwing around in this business for far too long. And in particular, Jake, lately you've been screwing around in my business. Now, Jake, I know you were one of the biggest stars back in the day. I respect that. And yes, you had some substance abuse problems. It happens to the best. But you pulled yourself out of that. So I respect that too. Let me tell you something I don't respect about you, Jake. Stepping into Halifax, starting to talk into situations you know nothing about. Trying to talk to Dylan Sharp, a man who every time he steps into that ring, he just about gets killed. And you try and bring him back. Jake, it was me who talked to Dylan Sharp, and I finally got some sense in his head. I got him to step away. And you come along and you bring him right back. Where were you, Jake, after your little speech with Dylan? Where were you? You were at your hotel when Dylan was in the ring getting destroyed by Matt Bullen. You were at your hotel the next night when he was getting destroyed by Jeremy Prophet. I watched him get thrown on his head. I watched him limp to the back with a torn MCL. I watched him try and look around at us in the locker room and he couldn't because his neck was twisted. You weren't there for any of it. So Jake, on September 13th, it's going to be me and you in that ring. And I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to be there behind that curtain, watching you try and limp to the back. Watching you try and look around, and you can't because your neck is twisted and busted. And I'm going to give you the same advice that I gave Dylan Sharp. Get out of this business. Get out of my business. There's no room for you here.
You know, we all have our reasons for getting into wrestling. Some of us we like it, some of us we just like getting the hell beat out of us, and some of us because we want to fulfill a promise. That's the toughest one, you know. You know, I got into wrestling because I was angry at my father and decided I was going to sacrifice everything until I reached at least the level he had been on. And I did it. A lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifices, a lot of pain, a lot of lonely nights, a lot of anger. So I understand you, Dylan. I understand the reason why. But you even have more obstacles than I did. Because you're not the size I am. Not near as good looking. I like that has something to do with it. Just trying to make it light. Because you got a hard road to plow, son. You're not near the size I am. Or near strong. And you got a dressing room full of doubters, man. Maybe because of something you've done. Maybe because you've already showed them what you can do. And they just don't think you're going to carry on. You know, I always did my best when the cards were stacked against me. And I hope that's what you do. I'll be around to see if you're doing it. Now, I don't know how else to say this other than you wanker Tommy. Really? Dude, pick on somebody your own size. Am I big enough for you? Oh, I'm big enough for you. That's what she said, yeah. I got enough for you. And I'm going to give it to you. All of it. Can you deal with that? I don't think so, man. You see, for a long time, I've told people that snake in the bag's something you gotta keep your eye on. That's me. So at Cape Breton on the 13th, you won't be poking fun at Dylan. Chances are people will be poking fun at you. Because I promise you I'm gonna leave your ass laying. Live with it.
Vegan, gluten-free.